Part two. Now that you have a reward system with your phone or your device or your computer or whatever, option. Time can go slower, time can go faster, time can go so chaotic. But going into the future, going into the past, they're like coughs outside your home. They're wondrous. Maybe there's coronavirus out there. Maybe he's got the measles or the flu or something crazy, you know? You gotta really cover your face to get over that stuff. What if you get sick? But when you get to the math and you get to the devices and the fancy technology businesses, they're doing what I'm saying now. Most likely. Tons of food, healthy, fatty, gross, and possibly horrific, but for people with money. They go to the gym, that horrific food shit. 40 cheeseburgers, I'm getting on that Stairmaster. I'm running on that treadmill. But in the conditions that I'm in, I'm up against people like the person over there who listens through their wall. And I'm at the mercy of methamphetamine users who have conversations with me. Because I can't figure out, are they now afraid? Am I going to try to bust them like the Seattle Police Department? Am I really going to blow up the wall or knock it down or try to murder the entire building because I've got a United States Army plaque on my wall? Or are they going to finally see the wolf on the internet and pray like heck that Dreamcatcher doesn't ever suffer like me? Because those are a part of my consciousness. And you can be social and political, and you can be an activist about Antifa in your art and your wants and your needs. But you can't complain about climate change at the same time. You can't declare you know more than the MIT applicant who's been doing research for 10 years trying to make this channel make sense. When they take the brain, they take the body, and they take, psychology, or maybe once in a while they'll call it mind. And they interact behaviorally, and they gesture. They form groups, bonds, and they do cultish activities to solidify these parts of their life. And they call me a bitch. They tell me to shut up. They say, oh no, we gotta go. And they declare an engineer to be worthless. But the only way you can get a problem resolved is by having the body, the brain, the mind, or just the body and the brain work together. Because we are well past the wheel. We are well past making some freaking long, big, huge, poetic music CD for spirituality and having a home that looks like a painting on a wall with glitz and fantasy-like glamour. To not have children die in the future. But when you confuse time travel, when you confuse quantum mechanics, when you confuse that sign that says engineer with my right finger to be dangerous, maniacal, and suicidal, then you've got to ask yourself, have you ever had a break and decided, gosh, why do people say so much about psychiatry, psychology, this and that and those and social housing, when all you gotta do is live, eat, love your neighbor, love the world, and remember, we don't have some mysterious wizard-like process occurring right now in our brains, or our minds, or our bodies. We have a brain, a body, and a mind. However you want to describe them, okay. But confusing people with notions of philosophy and drug decision making are disrespectful and almost creepy, considering you've got activists like Greta Thunberg and you've got people like Bill Gates giving, their time and with Bill Gates' money, and even Jeff Bezos now, to trying to make sure people like Greta Thunberg and maybe Oliver Nola, not only they don't perish with the planet, but their children's grandchildren, and so on, have the same liberty, the same freedom, in the same body, brain, and mind available, and not some lie or disinformation from someone seeking pleasure and maybe pain and suffering.